Bears fans, it was an awesome game this past Sunday against Tennessee. The Bears defense really stepped it up. Plus, the Bears special teams really stepped it up. Hester did a great job. He almost took it to the house for a punt return, but came a little short. Hopefully next time he will succeed. And also, Jay Cutler did a fantastic job. Matt Fute did a terrific job. Even Robbie Gould, the kicker, did an awesome job also. So once again, I'm very happy for the Bears. 7-1 for the first time in a long time. And also, Bears are 4-0 at home. I know it's a road game, but we have a huge game coming up this Sunday night against the Houston Texans. Like I said earlier, Bears are 4-0. Plus, they play on my birthday, November 11th, and also as Veterans Day. So I'm going to show you this from the paper. Very cool. Awesome. It's just completely domination. The final score was 51-20. Most points Bears score this season, besides the 2 times they scored 41 points. And they just freaking dominate this game. I'm very happy once again to be a Bears fan. Bears fan for life. Okay, now time to read the grades for the Bears. Okay, quarterback A-. Offensive line A-. Defense backs A. Running back A. Defense line A. Special team A. Receivers A. Linebackers A. And coach A. So everyone have A for the first time this season. Okay, Jay Cutler was 19 for 26 for 229 yards with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions, and for his rate is 138.1 passer rating. That is freaking amazing. Now we all know, Bear fans, Jay Cutler only had 2 picks this whole entire season. That is fantastic. That's awesome. You know, this late in the season. I'm so happy for the freaking Bears. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, like Cutler, Matt Fute was in a limited role with 12 carries for 103 yards and a TD and 2 receptions. That's not too shabby, but the guy who really exploded on offense was Brandon Marshall. Is all they needed. Brandon Marshall led the way with 9 receptions for 122 yards and a TD. And for 39, 13, and 5 yards. Earl Bennett and have 4 catches for 22 yards and all that good stuff. So the first quarter, I want to give you a quick recap. It was 28-2. For some reason, Jay Cutler was in the end zone, was trying to get out end zone, and they got sacked. Not sacked, but it was a freaking safety. I thought when you get sacked, it was a safety, but whatever, what it is. So it was 28-2, very weird. Then the second quarter is 31-5. They hit a field goal at Tennessee. Then the third quarter, Bears just keep pounding down with more points. It was 37-12. Then the fourth quarter, 51-20. And it's very cool was one of the play was, I forgot what quarter it was, maybe the first half. All the guys was in the end zone trying to push it in, and they finally got a touchdown. And there's a pick 6 by Tim Jennings. So he's breaking a lot of records this season. So this is a fantastic season. Did you know that Urlacher TD was the Bears' 7th interception this season? Oh yeah, Urlacher had a pick 6. Finally he stepped it up. Usually he don't do shit this season. Sorry, Bears fans, because we all know that he had a knee injury this past season, so it takes time to get back in groove. So everyone did a great part. I want to show you this. If I showed you this earlier, I want to get it a little closer, okay? And there it is. If you can see it very closer, okay? Okay, now what I said earlier in this video, Bears have a huge game this Sunday night against Houston Texans. Now they have the same record as the Bears, 7-1 and 7-1, and they play on my birthday. And after that, they play against San Francisco in San Francisco. So very cool. Okay, now for the first time, I recorded something from TV. So you're just gonna get the audio, and you could just listen to this up, Bears fans or any NFL fans. So here it goes.
All right, let's do a by the numbers look, at least in the NFC North. And I'll tell you, everybody in the North is 500 or better. The Bears leading the way at 7-1. They've got a tough one, though, Sunday night. They're going to host another 7-1. Houston comes to town. The Packers get some much-needed rest. And the Lions and Vikings can make up ground. One of them will win, of course, because they are playing one another. Now let's take a by-the-numbers look at how dominant this Bears defense has been over the season. First digit is 28. Pay attention to these numbers. They are eye-popping. With their 5 takeaways yesterday, the Bears now have an NFL best 28 takeaways for the season through 8 games. That is just under 1 takeaway per quarter of football. Astounding. 8 is our next number. That's the number of non-offensive touchdowns the Bears have scored this year. That is 1 a game, and that's also best in the NFL. It ties the most ever through the first 8 games of any NFL season. Next, number 7. 7 of those non-offensive touchdowns have been via the pick 6. That's just 2 shy of the NFL record for an entire season. That was done by the 1961 San Diego Chargers. We're back with Jaws. We say it all the time. What kind of league is it, Jaws?
Update league.
It's an update league, so let's do it. Let's update your top 5. The Bears, we saw how impressive they were. Are they in this week's list?
They are in my top 5. But let me patronize Merrill Hodge for just a second. I'm going to put his Pittsburgh Steelers, a very impressive win yesterday over the Giants, at number 5. And what we're seeing now is a football team right now that their defense is starting to heat up, especially they're down 3. When you play the 3-4 defense and you can win with your first 3 guys up front, you make it very hard to beat. And offensively, number 4 team, you just mentioned, Jay, the Chicago Bears. And this team can beat you with defense, they can beat you with offense, and what we saw yesterday, they can beat you with special teams. Dave Taub, their special teams coordinator, always does a great job. Oh, yeah, they have this guy, Devin Hester. He's pretty good, too. And at number 3, you got Alex Smith and his San Francisco 49ers. A lot of dimension on this 49er team. They can beat you with defense. On offense, they love that 2 tight end formation with Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker and Michael Crabtree now coming to the party. At number 2, I got the Houston Texans, and why not? When you got Matt Schaub, Arian Foster, and a Wade Phillips defense, you got a shot every time that you line up. Matt Schaub may want to get some consideration for MVP, by the way. And number 1, and what a job they did last night against the Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons. And why I like them as number 1, yeah, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Roddy White, all those big name guys, but the physical running game showed up last night with Michael Turner. That's the dimension that they had been lacking so far this season. Now when I look at the Atlanta Falcons, I say, oh yeah, they can come and hit you right in the mouth now. It's not all about finesse for them.
All right, let's talk.
Hey, what do you guys think about that, NFL fans and Bears fans? Bears are they break a lot of records this season, and I'm sorry about my TV is kind of messed up. I don't know why, little glitch. I apologize, but you got the top 5. What you heard from the ESPN from earlier today. But anyway, I'm very happy for the Bears. But I'm not gonna say Super Bowl bound right now. They're in a driving seat in the Division Plus. They have a great chance to go deep in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say, Bears fans. But I give you guys credit, Tennessee. You put up a good fight, but Bears just dominate that freaking game. Now, if they could do that against Houston, that's gonna be a battle. Now, the next 3 games is Houston, like I said a few minutes ago, Niners. It's a away game. Now, one more I forgot to mention is against our rival, Minnesota. First time this season, then very tough game, Seattle, home or away. Probably next year we'll play Seattle in Seattle. So that's my quick recap. This is fantastic. Once again, look at that awesome photo. And look at Hester almost broke let me rephrase that. He almost got a punt return and took it to the house. Never happened. But the block for a punt for a touchdown, that was awesome. First time in a long time for the Bears. It was awesome, baby. Awesome. So Bears fans, give me your opinions, your thoughts, and all the good stuff. So what do you think the other NFL fans, like the Atlanta Falcons, are still undefeated? And do you think they're going to be undefeated for the rest of the season? Or do you think they're going to get bumped off in the playoffs? Oh, look what happened to Green Bay. They had the best record last year, 15-1, and they got knocked out in the division round. Do you think that's going to happen again? Deja vu. Adios, and go Bears this Sunday on my birthday. I just wish they could win my birthday. Sayonara, everyone. Go Bears!